So say hello to each other. Shake it up. Say hello to each other because you want to make sure you know who you are or who they are or who's nearby. Sherry, you should move like 2 inches to one side or the other. That's good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That's okay, hubby. Black socks. Easy. Rock your pelvis. Pop your heart forward. Pull your elbows back. I hope I remember to read you something. I have something to read that you might enjoy. Breathing, loosening up pop the chest forward. Beautiful, nice color. Couple more. Good, and then easy, rub your hands together. Get some good energy, some warmth going. Good, oh, perfect lighting now. Breathe in, and softly on your exhale, take your palms and gently cup them over your eyes, straighten your spine, relax your shoulders, and kind of ground in. Ground into the earth, extend through the spine, soften the shoulders, breathe in and out, and invite yourself to cultivate an intimate relationship with your breath. Invite yourself to be your breath, breathe your breath, and follow your breath to your yoga, the yog, that intimate place within, that deep cosmic void where you yoke up your body, your mind, and your spirit. Invite yourself to befriend yourself and to participate in your healing. Breathe in and lift your arms up and overhead. Oh, and let's turn it up and lift the chest and open up any kind of clogged communication with the divine. We don't have clouds to move around, but separate your connection. Move out through your energetic body and just feel your ether body. See how you feel today. It's just gorgeous. It's June. Here we go, and ground yourself. And inhale, exhale, gather all the sweetness into your heart. We're more used to than we were in taking care of ourselves from this inward reflection. So take this opportunity to pat your heart, love your heart, vibrate that energy. Inhale, lift your arms up. Let's open out and let's breathe a little bit. Fold the fingertips onto the pads, onto your calluses, so the palm stays open, and flip your thumbs up to the sky like an antenna. Drop your shoulders, loosen your head a little bit, and begin to snap your belly button to the backbone. So you exhale, exhale, X through your nose, close your eyes, drop the shoulders, set that antenna up. If you're familiar with this kind of bouncy Kalababati breathing, then you can increase the speed, up to you. If you get kind of awkward or you find that you're going backwards, just stop and get your neurons back organized. So it's X. That belly button snaps against the backbone, almost like somebody punches you in the belly. Going to stay about 30 more seconds. If you're able, you can increase the speed of the breath. Stretch your arms, engage your arms, set up like an antenna, like an electrical tower, and breathe in like a lightning rod. Clean it out now, clean it out. Inhale, arms up and overhead. Look up, thumbs together. Inhale a little more. Hold the breath, swallow, contract your genitals, and absorb. Breathe in, sip in some breath through your mouth. Hold the breath, stretch, swallow, contract. Absorb, stick the thumbs together, set up the current. One more, inhale. Hold the breath, now swallow so you cap off your lungs. Contract the genitals, reach long, Ernesto. Up, swallow, breathe. Or don't breathe, actually. Exhale, slide your hands down your heart line. Humbly, nestled at your breastplate. Soften your eyelids, and then let the hands rest on the thighs. Keep your eyes closed, the tip of your tongue at the roof of your mouth or behind your upper teeth. Simply turning that inward gaze, noticing the quality of your breath, the beating of your heart, that subtle tingling at the crown of your head, maybe the tip of your nose, your lips, shifting the pranic flow in the body. Your brow is smooth. We have a new moon on Thursday, so the intuition, the Cyclops, your sixth chakra, your intuit, your perceptor. That smooth brow is associated with the coolness of the moon. Easy, stretch your arms out, up and overhead. And go ahead and turn off to your left side. It's gonna be tough. Your right hand goes on your knee, your left hand goes near your tailbone. Roll the shoulders, lift the chest, turn the head over your left shoulder. Keep breathing and turn the head over your right shoulder. Crickety, clackety, crickety. Turn the head over your left shoulder. Breathe in, breathe out. Flatten your belly and let the arms reach out, up and overhead. And turn off to the right side. See, I think that's her nest right here. Yeah. Roll the shoulders, extend the spine. Pleasant face. Spiral that upper torso on the stationary pelvic bowl. Turn your head to the left. Feel elegant, feel receptive. Turn your head to the right. Breathe in, breathe out. And flatten the belly, and then easy, bring the arms out, up and overhead. And let that left hand go off to the side. Thank you guys, because these guys will be so confused. So your left hand, you're gonna go opposite from me today. Right palm is up over the ear. Try not to keep the hand too far behind you. Keep it more forward off your thigh. Craig, bring your left hand forward near your knee more. Don't want to squish the back. You want to open up the elbow or the armpit. Stretch a little further off your thigh so you feel it in your love handle. Good, breathing. Now breathe into the left rib cage and float up. Good, and then off to the other side. Let the hand go offside the hips, not behind you. And spiral off. Breathe in, breathe out. Oh, look, someone's reading all my stickers on the Taj. They were reading all the stickers. Breathing, long arms, stretch a little more, Will. Taj Mahal. And breathe into that right rib cage, float up, inhale, lift up, humbly slide down your heart line, dedicating this breath to your body, to your mind, to your spirit, to the opportunity and the privilege and the blessing of housing the spirit in this most sacred of temples. Now, easy, we're going to see if you can do this. Shake out your hands, come up on your knees. If you have fake knees or new knees or weird knees, do what you need to do to make yourself comfortable. Curl your toes under. Put your hands right here where your thighs reach into your pelvis. Stick your fanny back. That's why you said hello to the people behind you, so that you know them. Hello. Stick your hip back. Now where that crease is, curl your pubic bone to your belly button and flatten out the pelvis at the thighs. Are you up on your toes, Simon? Yeah. Get up higher. Oh, you can't. Okay. Now flip it back again. Boom. Chest is forward, kind of like quack, 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 quack. And then flip it again. Drop the tailbone, lift the pubic bone up towards the ribs of the belly button and flatten the thighs. Roll your shoulders back. Reach through your fingernails and reach out, up and overhead. Look out. And you're going to spin the body to the left. The left hand's going to go down to your heel, and your right hand goes on your heart, and you keep flipping that tailbone forward. You lift up, and depending on how you feel, you can go little or lots. Breathe in or out. And then easy. Inhale into your chest. Lift the arms up overhead. Don't worry about your toes. They'll be fine, I promise. Go ahead and take your right hand down to the heel. Let your left hand go on your heart. Curl the tailbone under, lift up. Keep the thigh flat into the pelvic bowl. Lift up, raise up, look up. Exaltation, pizzazz. And inhale, lift up, arms come up and overhead, depending how you are. Both hands, roll the shoulders back, bring your palms to your lower back, roll the shoulders, squeeze the elbows in, flip the tailbone, and you can arch up and hinge slightly back. If you're in the mood, you can drop your hands to your heels and keep flat on the thighs. Don't do anything that hurts or that will make you complain. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. And then easy. Hold your back, Karen. Lift your chest up. Good job, everybody. Sit on your heels. Keep your your toes curled. Grab your heels, crown of the head and your nose to the knees. Hold on to the heels for dear life. Sorry if your stomach is in the way. The pensone, suck it up. Drop the head onto the ground, nose between the knees, lift your bottom off your heels, but hold your heels. Stretch out your lower back, yes or no? Yes or no? All right. That good. Good, stretch out that lower back. And then easy. Release the hands, come into tabletop. Let the hands come in front of you. Pick up your feet and squeeze your toes. Squeeze your toes. Little toe fists, and then wag your tail. Shake it out. Let your head go with you. Move it around. Let your head go. Breathing is wise. Remember, breathing is super wise. And then easy, drop the feet onto the ground and cat and cow. That means you're going to curl your tail, look through your thighs, flip the tail up, roll the shoulders, look up at the sky, slide your chest forward, reach out your stomach. Exhale and round. And inhale, look up. Articulate. That's good. Don't forget your thumb and your forefingers. So you're pressing on your extremities. Good. Exhale and round. Palms can go down. Elbows can squeeze. And then easy, spin your hips around your knees. Spin the hips around the knees. Oh, that's good. Clean out the lungs a little bit. It's awfully dusty. There, and go the other direction. This will help you picking the chard, Craig. When you lean over the edge of the gardening box. Move, Mr. Trussell, move your bum. Come back into the center and let's just do that nice little thing that we do. Start off right away because it's Sunday. Take your left leg back and your right leg back. Just step into plank. Drop the shoulders. Look down at your hands and squeeze your elbows together. Your chest is over your thumbs. Your head is in line with your spine. You're breathing. Flex your armpits. Smile might be nice. Breathe in and breathe out. That's good. That's good. Look, I'll say 5 more. You got to bear your own weight. What's the old saying? You need to be strong enough to bear your own weight so that you can have extra strength to help others. 5 breaths. 4. Don't give up. It's just your body. 3, 2, 1. Just hinge into down dog. Hinge into down dog. Press the earth. Bend the knees. Press your chest to your thighs. Ears between the upper arms. Tail to the sky. Arms strong. Squeeze the elbows together. 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Inhale into plank. Oh no, not again. Oh, it's too early. Drop down to half plank. Half plank. That means you need to engage your ass, right? You need to have something going on in your buns. You can't just let that thing be flabby and hang out over the edge of your bikini. You have to suck it up slightly, push your heels away, get your shoulders out of your ears, press on your palms and your forearms, relax your lips, and breathe like crazy. Isn't this the one that we know? Try not to make a fist. Push your hands on the grass more, baby. Breathing. Oh, that's good. So we're doing the summer workout. We try to hold it for 1 minute and 15 seconds, but we'll just go for 10 more seconds. Don't give up now. I mean, you have nothing else to do. You got all the way here. 10 hippopotamus, 9 hippopotamus. Stomach is in, shoulders are away from the ears. Press up into half, get your buns up, and then come back. 5 hippopotamus, 4 hippopotamus. Breathing, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Down on the ground, splat. Heels go out, arms cross, head rests. Head rests on the forearms. Let the heels drop out. Let the toes point towards each other. Take a nice deep breath. Notice how sweet it is. Oh, nice bamboo. Notice how sweet it is to rest with the mother. Notice how easy it is. Change your arms and turn your head the other direction. Relax your lower back, relax your heart, breathe. Parallel to the gravity, parallel to the earth, supported by the earth, nestled. Remember that the pause is even more difficult than the action. It's difficult for us to be still. Come easy back into the center with your head. Pull your legs together and just rise up into Sphinx. That means the elbows go outside your ribs. They're in, the hands are big. You slide your chest forward. You reach your legs back. Lift the chest up, shoulders are down. Good, so you want to add, exactly, add some action. Look over your shoulder and see if you can see your heel. Opening up your stomach, yes or no? Look to the other side, see if you can see your other heel. Come back into the center, stretch up easy. Breathe in, breathe out, opening that abdominal cavity. And then easy, roll down, bosoms only, squeeze the knees together and stretch the arms back behind you. Squeeze the inner thighs together, squeeze the ankles together. Good, breathe. Breathe, strengthening your back, but very safely. Three more breaths. Lift a little higher, wouldn't hurt. Engage the beautiful, James. Lift up arms, legs, lift up. Whoop. And easy, relax down. Good job. Hands under the shoulders. Hinge up into child's pose. Open your knees. Keep your arms long and sit back on your heels. Drop your forehead to the earth. Take a nice deep breath in and out. So you observe and witness any of these folded positions, any of these positions where you become part of the earth, receptive to the cosmic energy. We like to find the unity, the union. Breathe in, breathe out. And then easy, spread the hands, inhale up onto all fours, pull the knees together and sit back on your heels. Dang, that's Texas talk. Take your hands, little claws, little spider fingers, lift up the wrists, drop the shoulders, keep the knees together and walk over to the right side. Keep your buns settled on your heels. Keep your buns glued to your heels. Your palms are up. Go a little further, Ernesto. Palms are up. You can look under your right armpit. Feel the stretch in your back, yes or no? Good. Full range of motion in the body. Plus you can see those pretty volleyball people. And then Mitchie march around. Mitchie march around. Keep your buns glued. You might have to move your panzone, your stomach. Keep the bottom glued to the heels. Walk the arms. Keep the palms off so you really stretch the shoulder. Really, Simon. Can't believe to see you. Hooray for the world. Stretch, Robert. And then easy back into the center. Hinge up onto all fours, cat-cow. Just a couple of cat-cows, just for agility, mobility, stability in your arms and hands, right? Ilities, all the ilities today. Roll the shoulders, thumbs reach towards each other, third finger out to the front of the mat. Good job, Janine. Stretch your right leg back, keep the toes on the ground. Drop the shoulders from the ears, press on the heels of the hand and stretch out your calf and your Achilles, yes or no? Oh, thank you. Some of you are so obedient. And then easy, hinge over your wrists, lift that right leg up, stretch it off your hips, strong on the forefinger and thumb, squeezing the elbows towards each other. Reach out and in, good. Stretch that right leg off to the side of your body, look at it. And then go all the way around behind your left foot. Drop the foot on the ground. Hi, you're so gorgeous. Yay. And look at your right foot. Twist your body. Look at your right foot. Look at that foot, Robert. Lift up a little bit in your chest, Melissa. That's it. Pull the belly in, stretch the leg back off your hip, swing it back around to the right, drop the foot down, roll the little toe line, that blade of the foot on the ground, and open up. Oh, there he is. He's right above me, my red bird. Hello, darling. Hello. Stretch and breathe. Oh. And lower that right leg down, and here we go. We know how to do this. Plant yourself, support yourself, lift the right leg up, stretch it off your hip, let the left arm float near your ear. Breathing, working the brain, pushing through the heel. Beautiful. And thrill seeking if you wish. Fold the back foot in, lift and kick if you want. Breathing. Good job. Oh, hooray. Nice. Breathe, please. Coffee and flowers. So nice to see you. Hi, Rusty. And easy. Release. And lower down. Wag your tail. Cat and cow. Breathing. Sit back on your heels, drop your head, wrap your hands back to your heels, drop your forehead on the ground, relax your shoulders. Compressed child's pose, tiny little child. Relax and breathe. Notice how the breath moves into the back lungs. And easy. Come up, slide the hands around out in front of you, hinge on up to all fours, tabletop, roll the shoulders, engage the forefinger and thumb, wiggle your elbows so the creases of your elbows face each other. Tuck the tail, stretch the right foot back, curl the toes, press on the heels of the hand. Oh, the left foot, I'm sorry. Left foot. I know now I'm not mirroring. I'm not mirroring you guys. It's like, oh, dyslexia strikes. Shoulders are down. Stretch it out so you can dance around. That's good. Shoulders are down. Hinge forward, shoulders over the wrists. Let the left leg float up. Toes towards the ground. Strong arms, big breath. And then swing that left leg offside your hip, 90 degrees. Look at your toes. Keep it high. Beautiful. And then swing it all the way around. Oh, drop it on the ground. Look over your right shoulder. See if you can see your foot. Lift the chest. Ah, good job breathing. Doesn't this feel great? You look like yogis. Pull the tummy in and lift that left leg and swing it off to the side. Drop the foot on the ground. Roll so the outside blade of the little toe is on the ground. Left arm's going to float up to the sky. Ah, stack your shoulders. Breathe in, breathe out. And lower that arm down. Easy. Lift up the left leg. Swing it back behind you. Organize yourself and let the right arm float up by your ear, reaching from fingertips to the heel. That's good. Keep breathing, Barb. Thrill seek if you wish. Lift the chest, lift the thigh, kick that foot into the back hand. That's good. Look up, Ernesto. Breathing. Good job. Careful with your injuries. Hi. Breathing. Kick that foot back. Lift, stretch. Excellent. What happened? Cramping. And release. Don't want to cramp in that position. You'll be stuck. And then lower down. And easy. Swing and round. Open and close. And easy. Swing your hips around your heels. And the other direction. Not too sweaty, just a little. Cross your ankles, sit back on your tail. Take a sip of water. You all at home, depending on where you are. Where's Rusty? Good? Easy. Now you don't want to cramp in that position. It's very hard to get in the car. The leg. Sitting easy. Reach to the fingertips. Always expanding through your chest, expanding, opening through the collarbone, reaching through the fingernails to the ground. So there are bugs? Really? What do you guys eat for dinner? You have to eat like me. They don't like me at all. You eat Cheetos, popsicles, spinach. I don't know. Maybe they like Italian pasta. Easy. 7 breaths. Inhale, breathe up. On the breathe down, press in the armpits, reach through the fingernails and lift and pop your heart up. Large bird up. Exhale. And up. And up. And up. Bombard the cells with oxygen. Breathe all the way into the marrow of your bones. One more. And inhale, hold it up. Slide on down easy, nestling the thumbs at the breastplate. We dedicate our attention, our time in union to our creativity, to our curiosity, to our kindness, to our compassion, to the worldliness with which we know slide your hands on down. Let's stretch it out. It's Sunday. Left leg goes out. The sole of the right foot tucks in onto the inner thigh. It doesn't go underneath the thigh. That's kind of our habit. Try and open it up and plant it against the inner thigh. Pull your buns back a little bit so that you have a nice bony, bony seat, right? Inhale, lift the arms up. Separate the arms, relax the shoulders, reach up, spin the torso to the left leg and bow down over the top of the leg. Anywhere that you land is what your body lets you do. So you can turn and torque your upper torso. You can even up your shoulders. Try and get the thigh running down the center of your heart. Shoulders, neck is long, toes towards the nose. Breathe in, breathe out. We know how to do this one. Om Namah Shivaya. Slide the hands on in easy towards your knee. Right, left arm lifts up. Make the fingers together and the thumb to the sky. Drop it onto your shin. Put the thumb on the inside of your shin. The crotch is on your shin bone, and push so that leg is connected to the earth. The right arm floats up, out, and open like a huge wing. Look over your right fingers. Get that left shoulder out of your ear. That's good. And if you're able, you can certainly slide the hands down and grab the big toe. Depending on how you are, that's good. And then just lower that right hand behind your back. Reach back and grab your fingers and pull that hand towards the pocket of your shorts or towards your thigh. And then easy. Roll the top shoulder back, lengthen your neck, turn your head up to the sky, and look for the vermilion flycatcher. Breathe in, breathe out. Spin your rib cage. Breathe large. Accentuate the spiraling ability. Good job. Beautiful. Release that arm gently, carefully. Let it reach up to the sky, palm to the sky, point over your ear towards your toes. You can let your left elbow drop inside the thigh. Excellent. Breathing. Open a little more. And easy. Inhale, lift up. You know where we're going. Right hand to the sky. Left hand automatically windmills up. So you have that broad expanse. Reach down and grab that ether body energy inside your thigh. Start at your root chakra. Line it up, toss it over your head, lift your buns up. Beautiful. Look back, curl your spine. Feel glorious. Spacious, gracious, and easy. Plop down, and we give ourselves the traditional ta-da. Really? You guys have been here enough now. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! Right. Slide down. You're going to miss that. Drag in that left foot. Happy cactus jazz hands. You want to stay kind of exuberant. You know, you want to continue to feed the pizzazz. Right? The pizzazz. That's Doc Pakowitz. Dive off. Both hands to the right, hands down, buns up, spin around, plop down. Oh, you're getting so good at it now. Oh, good, you ended up on the correct leg. You just can't think, otherwise it makes no sense. Right leg out, buns back behind you. Sole of the left foot inside the thigh. Good, and you can open the leg out more if you're feeling like a thrill seeker. 3 breaths. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Arms stay up overhead, look up. Separate the arms. Lift up out of the waist. Spin to the thigh, bow down over the right leg. Now you may find that one leg is different than another. Simon, wake up that body, and glad you're back to the crew. Hi, Ohio. Breathing easy. Uh-oh, Rusty's gone outside. Jane, I can't really see you today, but I see you. Silhouette. Breathing, go a little further, Robert. Never hurt anybody. Marnie's down below the camera. Good. Breathe into the covering of your left kidney. Yes or no? That's where you feel it, where those ribs go into the top of that pelvis. And easy. Slide the hands back with the fingers towards the knee. Lift up the right hand. Thumb on the inside of the calf. 4 fingers on the outside. Push that leg into the earth. It stays connected. Sweep that left arm up and over and open. Look over the left fingers. Lift your chest. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. There she is, James. Donna. And easy and carefully, take that left arm, wrap it around your lower back. You can let the right hand come and grab the fingers so that you can go, especially if you have pockets in your shorts. You can try and grab the top of your thigh. Roll the shoulder, open your chin, beautiful. Sink towards that thigh slightly, broaden through the chest. Lift that right side of your ribs, Tracy. Roll that top shoulder back. That way. Paddle. And then easy and carefully release that left arm. Lift it up overhead. All the way over towards your toes, pointing towards the toes. Spiraling your spine. Good job, Johnny. Breathing. Good job. And then easy. Inhale into the right rib, left ribs. Inhale, float up. Big wingspan. Grab the energy. Scoop it up the chakra line up. Toss it over your head and breathe. Beautiful. Go, Carol. That's good. That's good. That's great. Flat through the front body. Spacious. You can lift up that right leg if you want to go wild. I mean, there's nothing like going, wow, good job. And easy. Here we go. Down the leg, down the buns, easy and together. Ta-da. Oh, it's the yoga chorus. Slide your hands on down. Grab that right leg. Happy cactus jazz hands. Don't think. Here we go. Dive left. Buns up. Spin around. Plop down. Oh, very good. They can fake it on here, you know. Very good. It's about time, actually. Open your legs. Yeah, drink some water. You have water, Simon? Ernesto, Simon's here.
Hey, Simon.
Ernesto's here. He's over there. He'll come say hello. I know. One of the regs. Inside thighs. Open your legs a little wider, Barb. Go wild. Hands come around behind you. You're going to slide the heels in. And then you're going to push the legs out and point the toes. And we're going to try and go a little further. So slide the heels in. Make it feel good, yeah? Whistle. Ooh. Push the legs out, point the toes. Once more, you're gonna slide the legs in so you feel, and now scoot your tuchus forward as you straighten the legs. Boom! Come on, legs. Once more. Yes? No? Once more, a little bit. Oh, sweet breath. We got the sweet breath coming. Slide the knees in. Scoot your tuchus forward, your pelvis forward. Stretch the legs wider, Doug.
That's as wide as they go. I'm cramping.
Oh, you're cramping? Oh, no. Again?
Again.
Ah, he's famous. Toes to the sky, arms up and overhead. Slide on down. Grab your rebar. Squeeze the inside of your knees. Literally, just haka. Massage the inside legs. Don't want to get out of practice here. Massage the legs. That's good. And then easy. Shake out the hands. Hands on the shins. Lift the chest. Toes to the sky. Push through the heels. Lengthen in the torso. Pull those ribs away from the crest of the hip bones. Good job. And spin that left shoulder down into the center of your mat. And then press up and take the right shoulder down. Twist and shout. That was a song when I was young. Left goes. Oh, good job. I don't think you have that many injuries. Is it Michelle? I was close. Very close. Unusually close. Come back up, take the right shoulder, spin down. Don't forget your feet. Inhale, lift up. And to the other side. How is it, Andrew? And lift up. Once more each side. Oh, sweet breath of the gods. You okay, Doug, there?
Oh, yeah.
You can, and
It's a sleep
sleeping, the new position for sleeping. Curl, stretch. Yeah, we don't do this because it hurts and there's not much reward because you don't really all of a sudden drop 5 inches towards the earth. Come back into the center. Take a breath. Shake your head out, lift up, push the heels, and just either crawl out or pull down, elbows up, crawl out. See if you can drop towards the grass. I don't think you probably have grass in your house, but drop towards your mat. Hey, that's good position, Melissa. Elbows are up. Go, Robert. Go, Sherry. Surf City, bend your elbows, suffer a little bit, breathe. Breathe. Try and soften. Good. 3 more breaths. Good. Go a little more, boys and girls. And now softly walk your hands back on in. Jump the hands behind you. Roll the hips. Now lift up your right leg. It's your leg. It's your leg. Lift up your left leg. Oh, very good. Hug the knees into the chest. Wrap your hands around your knees. Oh, she's standing up already. Chasing shade, that's the Sunday class. Feet out, hands out, knees together. Ah, yes or no? Ah, stretch your hip out. Get the knees all the way down. Feels good, yeah? Are you breathing?
Pain.
Get the knees all the way down, legs. Nike socks. That left one. Get the left leg down. Watch, go, 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 go. Your Nike socks, your legs. He took that name earlier. He even signs his donations legs. Legs LaRue. Just spin off easy. Go to your right side and just spin off and twist. 3 breaths. Stretch the right leg out. Left leg out, sorry. Lift up. You're good. You're perfect. Go, Barb, go. That's it. And down you come. And easy. Back into the center. Windshield wipe. Wow, it's perfect weather. Look at that. Hummingbird thinks that off to the other side. Whoosh. Spin. Oh. Range of motion of your body. Stretch out that right leg. Lift up the hips. Yay. And pop on down. Beautiful, everybody. Yay. And stretch the legs out in front of you just for your own mind or mind. Pull the extra behind you. Sit in L position. Arms up overhead. You okay, Jace? It was the jogging. Exhale, bend out. Forward bend. Forward fold. Heavy elbows. Rock a little side to side if you wish. And then easy. Hang in there. This position of the witness. Breathe. Wah. Three more breaths. And walk your hands back on in and easy. Fold your knees in, roll down onto your backs, tuck the knees into your chest. If you need to drink water before you go right ahead. Palms on the kneecaps, spin the knees around, releasing that lower back. Good job. Good. Remember, you're really finding that range of motion, that thigh bone, how it fits in that ball and socket joint of your hips. Go the other direction. Bolo, bolo, round. And then easy, drop the feet onto the floor with the knees bent. And easy, take the right foot over the left foot. Toes to the sky. Arms overhead. Notice which shoulder lands on the ground. On the exhale, flatten the belly, lift the fingers, watch as you thread the needle, lift your head and chest. You're gonna take your right hand through the triangle, left hand to the thigh, tuck in and find yourself in that reverse pigeon. Put some energy in your feet. Make sure that the feet are flexed or that you're pushing through your heel. You can keep the knee bent or straighten if you want. You'll get to that. Relax the shoulders, relax the tailbone down. Use your elbow to press inside the right thigh. Good, relax the head. Ah. And now straighten up that left leg. Left leg towards the sky. Good job. And now easy. You're going to release the left leg. Take your hands, thread through the needle, wrap your elbows around your shin bone, and take your one hand on your heel. You can press it up and try and get your head through your legs. That's good. Good. Straighten out that left leg. Take this hand.
Oh.
Okay. Hi, darling. Wouldn't want you to get away with. Oh, this is good. This guy can come out here. Are you breathing? Yeah. Oh. Breathing. Oh, good job. 2 more breaths. 1, 2, and release. Relax the leg. Straighten both legs out. Just let your arms fold so the palms go to the sky. And just scan your body for a minute. Not a minute, but scan your body. Just notice the difference, the subtleties. Let your breath be easy. Breathe in, breathe out. Notice if one leg feels hollow or longer, tingly. Breathing easy. Inhale, arms straight overhead. Oh, exhale, fold at the waist and bring your knees to your chest. Give yourself a hug. Ah. Can rock a little bit side to side. Drop the feet on the floor with the knees bent. Cross the other leg, the right leg over the left leg over the right thigh. Toes to the sky. Yeah, flexing the foot. That's good. Arms overhead. Breathe in. Inhale. Expansive, buoyant breath. Exhale. Follow the fingertips as you thread the needle. That left hand goes through the triangle. The right hand goes on the outside. Good job. Tuck it into your chest and relax your head down. Good job. Breathe in, breathe out. You can wiggle that, straighten that right leg pretty soon up to the sky and rotate the foot on the ankle. Reverse both directions, clockwise and counterclockwise, really tracing the face of the analog clock. Full range of motion. Good job. And then easy, there it goes. That both hands are going to slip through the triangle, wrap your elbows around the shin bone, straighten out that right leg. And if you wish, you can grab that left arm, can grab the heel. Good. Right leg can go all the way down to the ground. Good. Oh, very good. Here, take this. Good. And push up. And then the head. The foot's going to the head. Are you breathing? Okay, good job. Good. Take this hand right here. push up. Okay, and then this arm can go right there. The elbow. Good. Breathing. Hey, get it behind your head, Yoni. Good job. Ramapolo. Good job. I can't believe you guys. Your fathers and your mothers would be so proud. Adult yogis. Easy. Flexi, flexi. Go ahead and release the head. Undo the foot. Bend both knees in. Give yourself a hug this time. Drop your feet onto the ground and bounce your hips down on the ground. Feet on the ground, bounce that sacrum down on the ground. Let it bounce, bounce, bounce. Good, easy. Open your arms out to a T, tuck your knees into your chest. Keep the knees and the ankles together and go ahead and roll off to your right side. Good. Now you can tuck the knees up above your waist to give you a little more or a different kind of stretch in your lower back. You can put the left hand up on your eyes and look away from your knees just to give you that spiraling effect. Shade the sun, shade the eyes from the sunshine. Keep the feet stacked up on each other. And if you're feeling like you want to, you can stretch the legs up and out on the grass towards, stretch the legs on the grass out. Keep them on the grass, Ernesto. That's good. Craig, tuck your knees up a little closer to your waist. You can even try and kick Jerry if you want. And then bend the knees and roll back onto your backs. Realign your hips and your shoulders. Arms are in a T. Keep the knees tucked up at the chest. Roll off to the other side. Roll off to your left side. Keep the ankles and the knees together. Flexing the feet will help you. Tucking the knees up towards your waist a little bit gives you a different feel in your back. And if you'd like to stretch the legs out long, you can, straight on the ground. The top leg is going to have more effect than the bottom leg. Good, Greg, you can pull your feet towards your hands. Little more. And always you can take that hand and gracefully let the right hand go on your eyes and look away from your feet or your knees. Create that ringing effect, that squeezing effect, that spiral of your spine, that stimulation of the flushing, the organs. And then easy, bring yourself back into the center, bend the knees, roll back onto your backs. Wrap both hands, tuck both knees into the chest, wrap your arms around your knees. And easy, take your hands behind your head. Cup your skull in your palms, elbows are open, stretch the legs up to the sky. Spend 30 seconds rapid breathing, exhaling through the belly. Feet are up to the sky. Strong exhale through the belly. Stimulation, breathing. Lots of action in the belly button. 10 more seconds. Don't give up now. Get it up there. Angle the legs off. And inhale. Squeeze everything. Squeeze your legs. Squeeze your arms. Inhale. Hold your breath. And exhale. Relax down onto the ground. Arms wide. Legs wide. Hands on your belly or arms out to the side. Palms to the sky. Let yourself just rest in there. Arms are wide, legs are wide, eyes have sunk into the sockets, the lips are plump, the face is smooth. Always take a nice deep breath and just surrender to the earth. Relax yourself. Noticing how you're larger than your vessel. So let your ether body, that sweet honey-like nectar of the gods, the amrit, that honey of the honeybees, relaxes the body. Make yourself comfy. If you feel like gathering in, you can always place the hands on the heart and on the belly. Keep yourself wide. Practice the art of floating, of witnessing. Any thoughts that come, any distractions that happen, simply remain the witness, the observer. Let your body be easy. Let your body be smooth, soft. So there's something that I came across that I really like. It says, smile. It says, be thankful. It says, eat your vegetables. Choose kindness. Move your body. Inspire goodness. Hydrate. See possibilities. Sleep more. Stress less. Love with your whole heart. Never give up. Be the change. Slow down. Connect. And spread kindness. Easy. Easy, just scanning the body, Scanning and snuggling with the ether body. Breathing softly into your navel point, letting the breath draw you back into your vessel. Breathe with a deeper breath into your fingertips and into your feet. Go ahead and slide your thumbs across your fingertips. Reconnect the nervous system. Let the breath get large and more buoyant. And on your exhale, go ahead and bring your hands to your heart. Gather in all that sweetness, all that spaciousness, all that grace, all that love and light and joy and abundance. Twine your fingers and roll your arms up and overhead onto the grass, the palms facing away from your crown. Step your straight legs together and point your toes and flutter your eyelashes, push your heels, move your lips, stretch long, inhale, reach, and exhale. Tuck your knees into your chest, wrap your hands around yourself, give a hug. And then easy roll off to either side you wish. Take a breath. And then press up to a seated position that's comfortable for you. Sit softly, acknowledging your seatedness, your rootedness, and your earth-boundedness. And together, let's stretch the arms out from the wing bones through the fingertips, reaching up and overhead. Press the palms together and then glue the baby finger and thumbs. Burst open the other fingers like the petals of the lotus. And easy with that chalice, that cup, slide down your heart line, receiving, connecting, nestling the thumbs at your breastplate. Breathe in and breathe out and let the fingertips come together softly. The head bows towards the heart. And in this ancient and sacred greeting, this place where we have bowed and honored and welcomed and greeted that sparkling, incandescent great spirit within ourselves and others. And we know the sameness of our breath and the sameness of our blood. And we thank ourselves for being present and a part of, and thank you so much for being part of this Urban Yoga Sunday Heart Class. Namaste. We'll see you on the mat. Have a great week. Namaste. Make sure to thank each other, because without each other, it would never happen. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Takes a village. Thank you. Check the schedule. I love you all so much. Thank you guys so much. Good job. Thank you guys. Yay. Simon, so nice to see you.